Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Stephanie and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing the JAN-uary book tag by 𝖚𝖚𝖊𝖘𝖙𝖎𝖔𝖓𝖘. I want to do this every year. I love Jan. I love all of her tags and her readathons. So let's just get into it. There's 10 questions and yeah. Question number 1 is, what is the first and last book that I read last year? And the first book that I read was 𝖘𝖚𝖊𝖋𝖙𝖎𝖆𝖘 by 𝖚𝖚𝖊𝖘𝖚𝖃, and I loved this. It was a dark paranormal romance. I rated it 5 stars. It reminded me of American Horror Story Murder House, like 𝖘𝖙𝖔𝖈𝖋𝖗𝖔𝖓𝖃. It reminded me of them so much, and that's my favorite American Horror Story, if you guys did not know. So I loved it. It was so good. Then the last book that I read last year was All Wrapped Up in You by Rosie Danan. I don't remember what I rated this, but I think I rated it 5 stars. It was really fun. It was just a very quick Christmas novella, but I had a good time. Question number 2 is, what is your first read for this year? I already finished it, and it is Losers Part 1 by Harley laroux. I loved this book. I rated it 5 stars. If I could rate it like 1,000,000 stars, I would. I loved it so much. I am so upset that I put it off for as long as I did, because this book was so healing. So healing. Dark romance can be so healing for people, and I understand why some people don't like dark romance. Don't get me wrong, I get it. I get it. But then there's the people that don't get it, and they judge you if you read it. And they don't understand that sometimes dark romance can be healing. So unbelievably healing. And this helped me so much. This was the perfect book to start the year off. This was the perfect book to read when I was feeling mentally unwell due to trauma that this book helped me through in a way. Yeah, I could go on and on about this book, but if you haven't read it, check your trigger warnings and then try it out. I loved it. Question number 3 is, share 3 reading goals that you have for this year. So before I get into it, I have an entire video on my reading goals. I'll have that tagged down below. But for 3 goals, I have read 100 books. That's just kind of just my basic reading goal is just read 100 books. I also want to DNF more books this year and just DNF books that I am just not vibing with. There's no point into possibly putting myself into a reading slump over a bad book. There's just no point. And then the last one is, I want to do either Bookmas or like Vlogmas in December, or maybe like Booktober and do something fun for the month of October, because it is my favorite month. I love Halloween. I love the fall time. So I either want to do like a Booktober thing or like a Vlogtober, or Bookmas or Vlogmas this year. That is my goal for, I guess, reading, but also my YouTube channel in general. Question number 4 is, share 3 of your anticipated reads for the year. The first one is In the Veins of the Drowning by 𝖘𝖙𝖊𝖘𝖙𝖎𝖆. I've seen so many amazing things about this one, and I did start it last year, and I got to part 2, and I just never went back. I don't know why, because I was enjoying it. So I want to reread part 1 and then finish it, because I was having such a good time, and I know that I'm going to absolutely love it. Next one is For the Fans by 𝖘𝖙𝖊𝖘𝖚. I've heard amazing things about this one, and I think it's just time to finally read it. I was avoiding it for the longest time because I didn't think that the step-sibling trope was for me, and then I read one where they were step-siblings, and I was like, okay, this isn't terrible. So hopefully I will read this one this year. And then the last one is Liminal by Lila Andrews. This is a dark paranormal romance. I really want to get into my paranormal romance era this year, so hopefully I'll start with this one, even though I am reading a different paranormal romance right now, but hopefully I will get to this one as well. Question number 5 is, what is a goal from last year that I didn't hit or reach or accomplish? And that would be DNFing books. I think I DNF'd 1 book, and I should have DNF'd a lot more. A lot more. I am just so bad at just wanting to know how it ends, or getting to like 40 to 50% and being like, well, I only have like 50% left, so I might as well finish it. And it's like, girl, you've been hating it for half the book, and now you have to finish the other half of the book. Just put it down. Just put it down. And it doesn't even have to be like a full DNF. It could just be like a DNF for now. Like, you're just pausing it. Like, I'm just putting it down. I'll come back to it when I'm in the mood. But right now, it's just gonna go over there. Why can't I do that? Why do I just let myself suffer through books that I don't even like? There's no point. There's no point, and that's why we're DNFing books this year. Number 6 is, are there any 2026 releases that I'm just not excited for? Honestly, I don't keep up with new releases unless it's a book that I'm excited for. So I really have no idea about any books that are coming out that I don't want to read because I don't know. I really only keep track of the ones that I want to read, and even then, I'm also bad at keeping track of those. But I pay no attention to the books that I don't want to read that are coming out. There's no point. Number 7 are, what are some reading habits that I want to change this year? And I read every day, but I want to set more designated time to read, like 30 minutes to an hour before bed. When I wake up, like I want to start just reading more throughout the day instead of just having like one quick reading session some days. I want to make it a habit that I wake up and I read, or before I go to sleep, I read. And then I also want to have more like cozy reading sessions. So like sitting in my reading chair with a blanket, a nice little beverage, and like a candle or an incense and ambiance. Like I want to make it more just cozy and rewarding and fun. Well, not really rewarding, because reading is rewarding. Reading is rewarding in itself, but just making it a little bit more cozy. Number 8 are there any book to TV adaptations that I'm excited for? And the 2 that I'm excited for are both already out. So Heated Rivalry and People We Meet on Vacation. I have not read Heated Rivalry yet, so I want to read it before I watch it, but I am excited because I've seen like interviews with the actors and I love them. Their energy is so fun. I've seen clips from the show, so I want to read it and then I want to watch it. I did read People We Meet on Vacation a couple years ago, and so I definitely want to sit down and watch that movie. I might watch it this weekend at some point. I'm not entirely sure, but those are 2 that I'm excited about. I can't think of any other ones that are coming out, like that aren't already out yet, other than I'm also excited for The Housemaid because I did like that book, but I don't like Sydney Sweeney, but I love Amanda Seyfried, so does it balance itself out? I really don't know. Number 9 is favorite bookish memory from last year, and honestly, just starting YouTube, finally starting to post on booktube and growing a community over here, growing my communities everywhere. I love talking to everyone and talking about books and just everything, but also for reading in general. I mean, I also did film it, but the full moon readathon that JAN-uary hosted, I loved it. I cannot wait to do it this next year. It was so much fun creating my graphics and just getting all of the reading done, planning my TBR, filming. It was so much fun, and I cannot wait to do it again this year. Hopefully she does it again. I'm really hoping. Jan, if you're watching this, please do it. Please do it. That was like the highlight of my year. I loved it so much. And then the last question number 10 is, are there any carryovers from last year to this year? And I have 3. I don't have them physically with me right now, but it is The Wolf King, Wolf Gone Wild, and Pucking Sweet. I just never got around to finishing them, and Pucking Sweet I actually started at the end of the year to bring into the new year, so that's why that one was. But Wolf Gone Wild and The Wolf King I just didn't end up finishing, so I will be finishing them hopefully at some point this year. But those were all of the questions. Thanks, Jan, for creating this tag and posting it again this year to remind me that I wanted to do this year. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys so much. Please go check out Jan if you haven't already. She will be linked down below. Anywhere else that you can find me will also be linked down below. If you have any questions, comments, things that you want to see, please comment them down below. You can also DM me on Instagram if you don't want to make a public comment. That is perfectly fine as well. And my Instagram will be linked down below. But thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. It means the absolute world that you take time out of your days to watch my videos. Literally, it means the world. But again, for the 3rd time, I think, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.